Good morning, I'm Cindy Rowe, and we are here at the Digital Marketing for Business Conference in Raleigh. And with me this morning is Brian McDonald, who is the Digital Marketing Manager for Parata. And he's one of our speakers today, and one of the topics that he is speaking about is creating a command center. And Brian, can you tell us a little bit about what do you mean by a command center, and especially how does that relate to the small to medium-sized business?
Sure. Well, first of all, thank you for having me. And what I'm going to be talking about is really taking all this digital media that we're creating, social accounts, email, web analysis, web tracking, campaign tracking, and pulling that into a kind of a single, what we used to call portal or website tool that you can share with your team. You can segment down into, say, different markets. So if you have 3 or 4 different core markets you market to, you can kind of break those up. We're then going to, once we kind of create that, what we call monitoring station, we then kind of create triggers that automate some of the task of tracking when you're pushing out content, when you're tracking certain things, and then pulling that all together. At the end, we create dashboards. And the purpose of the dashboards is to share that information and really to track key performance indicators. The approach I'm going to go through today is a very low-cost, entry-level approach that is scalable. So as your company grows, you can increase the amount of resources and time and money that you put into it. But just to get off the ground, it really kind of gives you a single kind of place to go to track what you're doing in your digital marketing.
Well, that's great, and especially for companies that are getting started or late to the game in digital marketing and looking for some low-cost ways. Are you speaking about a particular software, or are these a variety of software applications that a company can purchase or put together, and you're creating the dashboard to meld all that together?
So this is using about 2 or 3 platforms that have a free level and then have a premium ability to scale up depending on your needs. And the key parts of using these are to provide the automation as well as to collect all that data in one single portal. So a lot of times, what you're pulling is your social accounts or Google searches or hashtag searches or your competitors or what your audience and community is talking about. It's just not having to go into Facebook, go into Twitter, go into Hootsuite, go into all these different tools at once. So I will use about 4 different tools, and one of them is even Google Alerts and Google Calendar. So they're, again, free tools, but very powerful tools that can simplify and automate some of that collection of all that daily digital diet that we have to consume.
Well, that's fantastic, and what a great opportunity, especially if we have information overload, and to be able to really, I love the term command center, to be able to control it for one session. So thank you so much for joining us, and appreciate it, and look forward to hearing you this afternoon.
Thank you.